Missing ammo. Ba-da. What's up, Barney? Crazy. You're crazy. I'm just here chilling. Dark after dark. No, not on weekends. There will be tomorrow, though. I don't like to do unannounced streams on Twitch. People might lose their watch streak. Precious watch streaks. Plus, it's fun to be exclusive once in a while on a platform, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you can make up a watch streak by, you just have to, like, pull up the VOD for a few minutes, but... What's up, Blue? Yes, sir. It's a short stream, too, you know. Who knows how long it'll be on. Our mission right now is to gather plants, so I can make more beds for tomorrow. Thank you for the likes. Also, having more Twitch people on YouTube once in a while can help with the YouTube exposure stuff, you know? There's a few reasons. But mostly it's just a unscheduled stream where we vibe for a few hours while I drink Red Bull way too close to bedtime. It's been a day. Yeah, I was at my parents' for our Christmas family get-together. Went pretty well. My mom spent way too much money on food. And bought way too much food. Because that's what she does. Normally she cooks everything, but she is getting older. So my brother and I are planning to force her to take money from us. Because she went fucking crazy. Yeah. My mom's a really good cook. She made a lot of stuff on her own, don't get me wrong, but... This is the first time she, like, did catering type stuff. But yeah, my brother PayPal'd me some money to give her, and I'm gonna chip in with what I can. Probably have to wait until after we get back from vacation, though. What's up, Dogma? We're gathering plants. This is a plant gathering YouTube stream. If you want to learn how to gather plants professionally, you came to the right place. I'm mostly kidding. We'll shoot people soon. Don't worry. It'll be interesting to see how much gear I can get through tomorrow. We'll probably have to give some away. Oh, by the way, I put a message in Discord in general chat. I have 2 cheater comps I never claimed because I'm gonna do a video on them because I found where they came from. This was like over a month ago. I just never got around to doing the video because I could really do it at any time, right? It's not time sensitive. But I'm wondering, will I be able to claim those after the wipe and have some like, I mean, they're nice gear sets too. It's like tier 4 Venators and blue armor and you know, meds and all that. Of course I'll be like, and you know, I'll try to like not be all stupid with the gear fear and just use them, you know, but aren't there more plants in here? What's going on? Watch the vid about the aggression system. Yeah, I think that's a good thing though, because the downside to it not being that sensitive is assholes getting into low aggression lobbies to farm, you know, it's mostly like little Timmies that don't like to shoot back or defend themselves. And that's a good thing. And I wonder if they thought of that when they did it that way, or if it's just they got they get yelled for help. I did confirm that the choppy VoIP we've been hearing is definitely a bug. I made a short on it, and a lot of people said, "Oh, that's been happening to me as well." So hopefully they fix that soon. I guess we'll reset with our plants. That was a really shitty plant run though. There's been one negative commenter on that video so far. Maybe negative's not the right word. We'll read his comment out loud because I enjoy doing that. But he mostly said I was very irresponsible with putting that video out, and that I proved nothing. I don't think I said I proved anything, but I said I claim to know how it works because I don't know. Feels pretty obvious. And it's not just me that's experienced it. Like many people have tried it from my community and chat. What's up, Kino? They were just chilling. No alcohol, so no super funny stuff, you know. Hello? That's Armageddon. Don't shoot me. Oh my god. He has no face. Chilling. We just had some taco dip from my family's get together. Drinking Red Bull way too late at night. We're doing some plant runs so I can bolster up my medical supplies. We'll do some PvP. I need some music. I know you guys can't hear it, but... Lame. Let's start up the vertical stream. Thank you for the likes. And now I'm so high. I was supposed to start packing today, but I didn't. Howdy, Ecto, howdy. Dark After Dark. I've got a really funny short. I think it's funny. It's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. Fix the problems with the mouse? Not to my knowledge. I haven't tried changing my polling rate. I could do it this game. If my sensitivity goes down, it means it's probably doing the same thing. Because it affects your sensitivity too. That's not really the issue. It's freaking weird that it does that, but... Alright, so here is a swipe. Full swipe. Right to left. On 500. That's on 250, excuse me. And then here is... Oh yeah. No, that's not fixed. It definitely wasn't in the patch notes. You know, all I can recommend is I put it in their bug report part of the Discord. I can only recommend that you guys do it too. I know that might be considered spamming, but you know, they can always close out duplicates. If it's not a problem, everyone will notice. Just say. I've got a golden ticket. Yeah, the only way you can mitigate it right now is use basically as low of a polling rate as possible. I can't really recommend going below 250 because that has its own issues that you can look up using the internet and or chat GPT, which is connected to the internet. How long do you guys think until RAM prices ever come back close to normal? I gotta find the kit that Amazon told me to keep. 'Cause, I could sell that. Ohio, crazy. They projected like 2027. We've been spotted. I hit my roll button. I'm just here for plants, sir. I'm a friendly gardener. Unless you have plants. It looks like they've been picked. I'm going to kill you now. What? I can't quite hear you, sir. If you're offering to split your plants with me, I will accept your offer. A few what? Coffee pots. I do not have a coffee pot. Thank you, sir. Well, someone's dead. There was a murder afoot. Did you take my plants, sir? It was not. That was far away.
Oh, what did it take? What
Your,
did it take?
I have some great mullet.
yeah.
Coffee pots.
Guy, it's 12 a.m. I don't have any coffee pots. You want to check the residential areas.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Pick something.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know. Do they make beers that strong crazy? Done chasing down PC issues that was due to the RAM. Was terrified that I was going to have to buy another kit. An eraser and IPA. Fixed it. What's what's IPA? What's IPA in this case? Oh, okay. Nobody calls it IPA. How dare you? How dare you misuse that acronym? You heathen. Dude, there's no way these got picked. I'm gonna try the courtyard.
Let's go to that location.
A little dangerous. So did you just have to clean the contacts for some reason? Still weird. I don't see any plants. There's some. Bro got right in my face. I'm out of ammo.
A bastion. Up there.
Sneaky, sneaky. Risky, risky. TPU mounting issue. I built this computer live on my stream. There's still a highlight on Twitch of it. Took 7 fucking hours. To be fair, the motherboard screws that came with the case were missing. Like, they sent me like a duplicate of a bag of some other screws. Case was free though, sponsored by Fractal at the time. Yeah, something always goes wrong. Like the PC before that, like I was really confused by the M2 drive. It was my first time using one of those. I ripped the heatsink off it thinking it wasn't, I didn't know it was a heatsink. Not that that like caused a big delay, but you know, something always happens to me. I don't even get into when I moved this PC to another case so I could put water cooling in. I tried to get it to fit in my smaller case at first, and that was just stupid. But I only build a computer every 4 to 5 years, so you forget things, you know. But the devs buffed the Bobcat's base mag size. Do you think the issue is the mag size? Who's bringing in a base bobcat? And who like? I don't know. Do you really need the extra mag size once you put a green or a blue in there? You know, what they needed to do, I thought, was slightly nerf the Stitcher and Kettle, and then make adjustments from there to the Bobcat. But by doing that, the Bobcat would kind of stand out more. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, they are not keen on touching this stuff. My first computer I ever built, the motherboard was DOA. And luckily I had a very knowledgeable friend that came over to help, because, you know, it could be RAM, it could be power supply, you know, like that stuff's hard to diagnose. But luckily, we got a replacement pretty quick. Someone did a test with Bobcat. Yeah, I saw that. I thought they tested tier 1 versus tier 1, but that test was weird though, because it showed the Bobcat was slightly better against blue armor, and that makes no sense to me. But I'm not that smart. Hey, what's up? In bed. What are you doing? Thirsty? Go get some water. Maybe you want carrot? I might want carrot. It's past her bedtime. It's 1 a.m. I'm an okay player. Third-person shooters is not my genre, so I have not plateaued yet. That's for sure. I still got room to improve. Hunt Showdown, I've definitely definitely plateaued. The only thing helping me in Hunt Showdown is actually playing other games, so my brain, it's more fresh in my brain when I play, and that helps in a way sometimes. That might sound stupid, but whatever. Asus was the motherboard that died, and funny enough, like I know Asus is like it's a fine brand, but I never bought Asus again when that happened. Like, and that's why quality is important, guys. People have one bad experience and they kick you to the curb. That's why I was really sad to see EVGA go, like everyone else. I won a sick fight a few days ago, but it was marred by me raging at 2 people in chat. And also dying right after. Anytime you get opened on and then you end up winning, feels great in this game. That's what's kind of unique about this game. It was enhanced by it? Maybe. Not that I want to talk about the person I banned much more, but I was kind of looking for a reason to not have that person around anymore. They like DM me a lot, like just like general like annoyance, like you know, it's like, and you don't want to tell people they're being annoying. And I had to ban someone else the week before that, but like doing shit like that gets me depressed in a way. Because like I know they're not like bad people, but you're in this unique position where you can kind of have control on who's hanging out and who's not. If you're lucky enough to have people that want to hang out, of course. But it's important for your mental health sometimes. Streaming is a weird space, man. There's nothing quite like it. I'm gonna make my camera slightly bigger on this scene again. You just gotta move it over, you know? 'Cause you guys know if I'm talking. It doesn't matter if my VoIP symbols. Reset cams. Here we go. Boop. Boop. Old raid.
Go to that location.
And look at that pickaxe skin. I'm excited to have a hockey stick when I come back from vacation. This is like the worst loot ever. There we go. That's right. Dude, my brother, he's a reporter, investigative reporter. He's broken like some huge stories too, like in more local news though, so nothing you'd like have ever heard of. But he was sharing with me some, he's been confronting cops lately that he catches speeding. he like follows them to wherever they're headed to, and they've never once have they been in like any kind of emergency because they have their lights on too. But like half the time they're going to Tim Hortons, of course. One was going to work and another one was just like going to the courthouse. But the confrontations were fucking hilarious. Like he could, if he gets enough of those, he could easily make like a TikTok or YouTube out of it and probably make some decent change.
Let's go to the Galleria.
I think he currently has an employer. He's worked independently before though. He's worked for like a agency where like they're independent, but they sell their stories to like local news, that kind of thing. I don't know that he does that anymore. You know, the news industry is obviously in shambles. He said like all these new people they bring in, like they don't even know how to like ask real questions. Like they just get the most basic story. Hey, have a good night. Is he cool? Yeah, he said he has an office. He said he's out of Buffalo, so we were talking about if the Bills win the Super Bowl. He's like, oh, that'll be great. Because then I could basically do nothing at work for like the next week or two. Because nobody will notice. Because they'll all be freaking out over the Bills winning. No, this isn't on the clock. That stuff he was doing personally. And you're why are you so you're so like devil's advocate? Like who gives a shit? He would have mentioned that when I said it to him. Anyways. Party pooper. I told him like right now he doesn't want to use it because he builds, you know, he does build relationships with certain stuff, and in like one case the cop ended up being chill, so you know you don't want to put him on blast even if you blur stuff. But so I'm like, you know what, you just save all that stuff, like use it 10 years from now, you know. Just hold on to it, like that stuff is timeless. Wait, I wish I could tell you what was happening, but I'll botch like the story. But it was very funny. Easily would get hundreds of thousands of views on most platforms, I think. He had one cop offer him a hug because he was trying to find a state trooper that was going 85 and like a 55 just to get to a courthouse where he had to be or whatever. And it's like, yeah. I mean, we could try to find the guy, like, but like I don't know who you're looking for. We're not sure who it is. Like, can I offer you a hug or something? And my brother was mad that he didn't take him up on the hug because that would be a great video. Getting a hug from a cop on duty at the courthouse. My brother's like really good at confronting them without like escalating it too much. Like, he's very sharp-witted with that shit. But he's like, yeah, he's broken some big stories. Like right now he's working with a guy that he was a prison guard that basically he put in a complaint against another guard who it was a guard of color. He's African American, but he was using like the hard R N-word towards people and also using like slurs and shit towards inmates, things of that nature, being a piece of shit basically. He put in a complaint. He was asked to soften the language in the complaint. He refused. And then, well, you know, he crossed that blue line, right? They started taking retribution against him, and like they almost ruined the guy's life. Like he definitely ended up losing his job. Like I'm cutting around the main story, but he's trying to like take this guy's story and like expose like all the shady shit that happened. But it was basically over like the smallest thing. But they ended up getting like a warrant to search his house for they paid off an inmate to make up a story that he was selling contraband to inmates, like cell phones and you know stuff that they're not allowed to have and all that, bringing it in and selling it. It was all bullshit, drummed up. These games are so friendly. But yeah, they were like searching his car. They got a warrant to search his house based off the information that was completely false and fabricated. They ended up taking him to court for like felony charges. They all ended up getting like thrown out. But by that time, he had lost his job. His reputation is tarnished. All because he did the right thing, reporting a fellow inmate for something like, not inmate, fellow guard. And like the guard wouldn't have gotten fired. Like he would have gotten reprimanded and like disciplined. Like so, but it's like you cross that blue line, man. It's absolutely sick. Rules for thee, not for me, kind of shit. Thank you for the likes. You were doing some plant runs, guys. High octane plant runs. Yeah, Barney, yeah. He's also been interviewing and like I'm not gonna get political. We're me and my brother are very much against the things that happened on January 6th, right? It's absolutely insanity. But he's come across this guy that he was actually convicted of like all that shit. I'm sure he was out pardoned or whatever, but he thought he was gonna like hate him, but this guy puts out these videos that do incredibly well. He makes like over 100,000 a month on YouTube. Like he's killing it. But he now exposes like other like injustices and stuff, like actual injustices, not made up shit. Like the guy supposedly he's one of the people that broke into the Capitol, but all he did inside was smoke a joint and he was like vibing. He wasn't really vandalizing shit, but you know, he was part of it, so he's not much better. I'm not interested in any sex enjoyer, no. I've definitely always leaned left. I don't like to talk about it on Twitch and stuff though, because you know there's people from every side, and I just don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm here to vibe, entertain, inform, educate, and just have a good time, you know, and provide a place to do that. And politics will ruin that no matter what side you're on, because you'll either turn into a big circle jerk, or everyone will end up hating each other. So there's really no winning. Nobody wants a circle jerk. Hey man, you do you. I was one plant short, son of a bitch. Yeah, we can keep collecting some. Tell me why. Be interesting to see if the aggression video really blows up. It's doing okay, especially for such a long video. What's up, Sophie? Yeah, sometimes I chill out, especially if I get started really late at night and on a day that I'm not scheduled to stream. They want it that way. Medium rare. There's a lot of stuff going on Twitch, you know. Got redemptions, people asking, why is the wheel turned off? Where's Etta? Want a winner cookie? Like, nah, let's just chill.
Hope you're closed for the season, Raider. It's a good day for picking candleberries,
Let's go to the
but
Galleria.
do beware of frostbite.
Etta gets to stay at her grandma's all week. We'll be on Twitch tomorrow, though, trying to burn through as much of my saved up gear as possible. PvPing our brains out and maybe giving some stuff away. We're gonna try something. And make a short out of it, hopefully. I don't know if I'll be able to make it before I fly out, but I put it in general chat in Discord. I wonder, I have 2 cheater comps I never claimed. They're just sitting there, kind of like extra stash space, you know. But I wonder, I have a feeling I'm going to be able to claim those after the wipe. And, you know, it's 2 decent kits, like Venator 4s and shit, blue armor. But I have a feeling they will not have thought of that. It's not that big a deal. Like, I think there's a limit on how many cheater comps are stored in your shit, by the way. I heard that some people were losing theirs because they didn't claim them in time, or because like Cloaksy and Peanut, those guys play against a lot more cheaters because they're also like stream sniping them, so they get a higher percentage than normal people would. Dude, they nerfed the plant spawns in here. There used to be so many. Maybe it's just during night raids or something. I don't know. Damn it. Yeah. To be fair, I said lean left, but you know. But yeah. There's really, I won't say there's shitty people on both sides. There's really annoying people on fucking both sides. That's for goddamn sure. And they're all on the furthest parts of the spectrum. And they're the loudest, right? Just like the, you know, idiots on Twitter, these vocal minorities and whatnot. Someone wrote a tweet today about like 4 different games that were supposedly boycotted due to their use of AI. So like Baldur's Gate 3, which I didn't know used any. This game, and they're all in the top sellers list right now, right? And it's like, you realize there was no actual boycott. It was just like 10 of you being really fucking loud and tweeting about it every day. And you know, it's more than 10 people. I'm exaggerating. But it's like, they're not really misusing it. The voice actors for this game all got paid. It's just they were also paid to allow them to model future lines off their voices. There's nothing wrong with that. It keeps things fresh. And like, these people that claim that they can notice that this game has AI voices they're full of shit, dude. They sound like the fucking voices in every other goddamn game that has a bunch of canned voice lines. I swear. Beyonce fan. To the left, to the left. I never really wasn't a Beyonce. She had like one really good song, I felt. Crazy in Love. That's like the only song I ever liked of hers. It was a banger. Yeah, like Single Ladies, that's a girl's anthem. Like, count me out there. Yeah, she puts out stuff. She's still a big deal, but not really in the news. I don't know. No hit singles. She's no Taylor Swift, that's for sure. I mean, Taylor Swift's latest album's a joke, because like blatant rip-offs of other pop songs. You can hear it so easily, too. And I'm not like a big into that shit, but like when I notice it, like, you know it's bad. People like try to say everyone does it. It's like to a certain extent, but like she's like ripping off multiple songs within one song in some cases. There's tons of mixes out there where people like play it. You can hear it very easily.
Let's go to that metro.
Wanted to get one more, but hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hello. Don't shoot. You're good. Easy game. There's a guy that collected some initial data. I don't know if you saw it. Hold on. I'll pull it up. I gotta start saving threads because Reddit's not good for keeping track of shit. Right here. This was the graphic. So initially it was 6.9% drop rate. Nice. Which is great. It was 1.33 before and now it's 2.2. So it looks like it's doubled from where it initially was before 1.7. I don't know if this is a big enough sample size. I don't know. Because he only had a few days to capture data. What's up, Rick? But, you know, it's probably close to that. I don't know how you screw stuff like that up. You'd think it'd be like simple number changes and spreadsheet stuff. What do I know? Nice. Hit my timer thing. I'm curious how far behind horizontal chat is. It's not that far behind, is it?
The medical clinic is running on fumes. Try not to get hurt.
Yeah, it's only 4 seconds. Okay, I need to stop sweating using just low latency. It's the same as Twitch's. I was always worried I was responding to people 10 seconds later. On a tick? I saw the one with the leaper. It was on Reddit. I did not see the one on a tick. Please link in chat. Let me unmute this. Hold on. This is the #1 thread on Reddit. This is something else. The title is intriguing. Yeah, you can link it. Loaded in naked for blueprints and ran into the worst player in the world. Oh, this could also be like someone that's bad. Oh, he's... confused. Oh wow, it's actually the worst player in the world. Yo, Shrewsbury, thank you. My full skill tree. You can there's a link for it. It's through my Twitch chat because it's hard to keep all the links updated on YouTube and the various places I have them. So you can go into my Twitch chat and type in !point skills. It'll work while I'm live on YouTube as well. I want to try to do a video tomorrow. I should have fucking done it today. Talking through the whole tree and why I pick what I pick, but if you're just looking for what I'm gonna... There's little things I keep tweaking, you know? But here's the one with 5 points. Did I see the link? No, I forgot. You can put it in Discord. Put it in Discord. Wait, I forgot that YouTube doesn't allow people to link. It's dumb. Oh, here was the Leaper plus Showstopper plus Deadline. Okay. So good.
Last day before the expedition, so might as well try this. No, 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 no! What? Fuck! I got him. Last day before...
That was great. That's my skill tree. Or it's what it will be with 81 points. Close to it, at least. Decided to get Crawl Before You Walk, as well as Vigorous Vaulter. I don't know how much I'm vaulting, though, out of stamina, but I feel like when it's happening, it's against PvE that I'm desperately trying to get away from. Yeah, we'll be streaming pretty late tomorrow, so I'll try to do a skill tree, like, talking over this. My idea was to assign percent value, because I don't want to set, like, a scale of 1 to 5 on these, because people get confused, like, wait, are you putting 3 points in this, or are you rating it a 3 out of 5? So I was going to maybe assign, like, this is 10% useful. This is 100% useful. Or just color code shit. I don't know. I was thinking about some stuff. I also wanted to make a bunch of shorts to have scheduled to publish while I'm on vacation.
To whoever raided the med supplies last night, karma's coming for you sooner
Yeah, as a solo, like some stuff is not just not as useful as a solo. Like loaded arms, like you're almost never going to be encumbered as long as you have broad shoulders maxed out and a decent augment, you know? Sight. I feel like it's hard to screw up. You can only really screw it up by like maxing out. Like the trees that are the most screwed up are the ones that have slip and slide, sturdy ankles, and like heroic leap with way too many points in them. Because those skills are just useless still. Like that's how you screw it up. Like otherwise it's hard to screw up. Like yeah, if people are getting sky clearing swing and fly swatter, that would be screwing it up. Back on your feet is not worth pushing towards. But like down but determined plus like getting turtle crawl supposedly haven't seen it tested yet, but I've heard it makes you pretty tanky while you're downed, but which again is only really useful if you're playing duos, trios with a friend or randoms. I play mostly solo. I think there's more people than ever that play this game mostly solo, right? Just because of how different the game feels with like all the friendly people and shit. That's not the reason I play solo. I just, you know, it's just the way I like it typically. But crawl before you walk, you know, compared with the survivor augment, and then just putting 4 out of 5 points because you're still kind of limited. And getting vigorous Vaulter, I could see that being useful, and because I was talking to someone in chat, like they kind of got me to change my mind on it. I'm always willing to change my mind, you know. Also, I originally only had like 1 point in Agile Croucher, and like I had Silent Scavenger maxed out, but I know that skill's not that great. And the only reason there's 3 points in it, actually, why do I have 3 points in it? 10. See, I just tweaked it again. And that's why I had the link to the skill tree like set up everywhere because it changes every time I save it, which is annoying. I wish I should probably message the But again, these are small things, and now that you can respec, it's not as big of a deal. Like yeah, the price is, it's not something you're gonna want to pay for early on, but once you're 4 weeks into the after your expedition, like you're fine. What are Bastion cells good for? They tear down into something that may or may not be useful, but they also sell for a decent amount. They're used for, I think, a workshop upgrade. Hold on, let me look. Bastion. Yeah, they're used for a gear bench level 3, so you want to save 3 of them if you're gonna wipe. But they recycle into advanced mechanical components, which are always useful. So I usually deconstruct them, but you can sell them for 5k as well. Do we know if they plan on changing, adding to the skill tree? Nah. We have no clue what Embark plans on doing. We really don't. Let's see. The only other thing I'm contemplating on this tree currently is Calming Stroll really worth it? Because you have to put a point each into the slip and slide and sturdy ankles. But the only gain you really get, because if you still want effortless roll and stuff like, you got to put more points in nimble climber, and I haven't seen that tested. Somebody should have tested that because it's like one of the first skills you get. Oh, somebody did. Hey, what's up, Glock? This is a really awkward split screen. So on the right is 0 out of 5. So it barely lets you vault faster. Is that... It looks almost identical. Also, is this considered vaulting? It's so minuscule. Curious what it looks like on a small obstacle that's like chest high or like waist high. Climb. I want to see him climbing. Hey, there's climbing ladders. Oh, this is the same guy. Why did he split up the videos? Fucking view farming. What do you mean you thought you were tripping? Dude, this is worthless. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with getting Calming Stroll. I guess. I do want effortless roll. I want to try out crawl before you walk, which lets you move a lot faster when you're downed. It's too bad. These skills are so bad. Why do you split it like that? Because I don't know. It doesn't. He never edits. It's almost helpful. It almost makes it a little easier to tell, because this difference is so slight that it's good that he edited it that way. Oh, black and white, yeah. I can be in color. But it's arc after dark. Hell yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's shoot some people. Old raid. Old raid. No idea why that sent me backwards, by the way. Tried to grab the upper ledge. I got scammed, guys. Man had a snowball. Hello. I wish to shoot a player. Who said that?
Go to that metro.
Oh my god, they were invisible. Okay. I don't have it in me. Rude. Someone calling another extra? Negative. Other one. Where's the other one? You see that? You see it? There's no way that... It's definitely bugged. Try me, motherfucker. These are so worthless. And they make that sound when you open them that scares the fuck out of you, like you're being shot. Oh, Venator, I'll take that. Son of a bitch. What's up, nobody? We got one more stream tomorrow. Leave Monday morning. Bright and early. This was kind of an unscheduled stream. Whoops. I bet this guy better have some goop. He was acting like he was gooped up. Not bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, you might as well had a boss dead to raise twice. It lags my dodge, getting you killed. That sucks. Did you play hardcore mode by chance? I always start out as hardcore in that game. Yeah, I used to play hardcore only, but I ain't got that in me anymore. Especially that game. You died of bullshit. One punch equals unconscious. It's a really big punch right to their like noggin. Is it that slow? I was not aware. I've made it to maps on hardcore. Not the first season though, when the game first came out. It was I have a compilation of all my deaths. I can play it if you want. It was like I had to give up. It was like I want to actually play the game and like, you know, get to the end of Act 1. Here's my death compilation from when the game first came out. It was so hard. So hard. No.
Oh, buddy, I don't know how you did die there.
No! I got slammed. I'm dead. It's not even hard. The game's not even hard anymore. They just must have nerfed a bunch of stuff and made builds stronger. I don't know what it is. No, bro. The delayed reactions are rip number. It's funny. It takes me a second to realize I died. Rip number 2.
Oh no.
Way too long. I've killed this guy 5 times. I ain't sitting through death animations, bro. Fucking game. I'm out of potions. No. What the fuck? I should have hit escape. I gotta... That's death number 4. I'm playing a ranger, bro. Well, I was playing like the worst class early on too. Which was the You have no time to dodge that. Fuck. Number 4. Number 5, excuse me. Alright, we're staying in softcore. Yeah! Eat my dick! Eat my dick!
For the monastery.
Good times. Yeah. You got the damn staff room key. Let's use it.
Got your eye on something? Should keep you alive if you use it well. I don't do window shopping.
There was a leak on what one of the next events is. It's like some toxic swamp event. I don't know how this leak happened unless the game's being data mined. I'd rather like not be spoiled on that shit. Saw it on Twitter. Well, the Souls games, like, everything's learnable and avoidable, and you can truly master it, but Path of Exile has always been designed in a way where you can just be one-shot by some bullshit off-screen mechanic or on-death effect that you can't see, you know? And everyone succumbs to it eventually, no matter how good you are, kind of thing.
Go to research and administration.
Hey. What are we getting? Hey. Right on. Nice. Hey. They're bad. I just set it up to set it up. The fact that they beep that loud is, I don't know, kind of a joke. Rocketeer's going ham. What the fuck was that? I was going after a bot under me. Uh-oh. They're louder than the mines, yeah. I would love to mount that motherfucker.
Raider, the water.
Damn. Oh. Ooh, I can mount him there. If this player's gone. Damn it. Scratch that. I got him, man. I got him.
Yeah, double teaming me, bro.
Nah.
I'm only a solo.
Shh. That look like a double team? Oh, oh, oh.
I guess so.
Alright. Kiss. Now kiss. Thank you.
Trying to get away from this rocket here. You fucking
He's a dick. He's a dick. Got a zip line. I just want to get on top of that motherfucker. Go to sleep. It's your bedtime.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
GG's, GG's. Papa zips, yeah. People really gotta stop wearing these backpacks that glow, man. Bad. Bad news bears.
Head home at the water treatment elevator.
Well, don't get me wrong, I love it too. It's like the first thing I noticed. I had like the lantern one because I thought it looked cool. I'm like, wait. I was sticking out like a sore thumb in dark areas. They should make it so it glows to you, but not to anyone else. Like, it's pretty simple. Or like have it toggle. Like, do you want the people to be able to fucking see you super easily? What's that sound?
Your call is received. Check it. Okay. Stand by for elevator.
Yeah, that'd be a good trade-off. Yeah, good way to do it.
Elevator up. Access good. Opening. Stand by a second.
How's it described?
Hatches open. Go ahead, Vader. The elevator is ready.
Basically, it meant to be like kind of a PvE weapon, right? Based on the patch notes saying it was like the second best PvE gun next to the Hull Cracker. Which it was definitely not made out to be that way by the description. Yeah. Yeah, I made it myself. It's on in OBS, Jeff. I like to razzle dazzle my viewers, you know. Has slow fire rate and high damage output. Why does it say fully automatic? The patina's not fully automatic, is it? Thought it was tap fire. But it has fire rate, so I guess. I don't know. I've only used it once or twice. It is tap fire? Then why does it say fully automatic? It is full auto, okay. Let's use it for a sec. It's been a while since I messed around with it. Oh, you're thinking about it. I mean, it says fully auto, but yeah. I think with the way it operates, though, you don't let it spray full auto. But I can't remember. This is why I thought it wasn't full auto, because it fires really slowly. So I was tap firing it anyways. Because it feels like it's meant to tap fire, but actually, like, yeah, if you hold it full auto, the reticle gets pretty big. Actually, it gets big at the same rate, even if you tap fire it. So yeah, your bloom gets so big that you want to fire like 5 shots at a time or something. I don't know. Lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet lies. I would just really like him to put a cap on the kettle's fire rate, because it fires as fast as you can click. I saw some fucking clip of Shroud tap firing at like at insane speeds. I don't even know how you do that while aiming properly without the use of a macro. I wouldn't put it past him because he's also tried to pass off that shotgun exploit as being a legitimate mechanic that needed nerfing, but that he wanted to get good at it. Like, fuck you, dude. So obviously, it was so obviously an exploit. Shitty streamers. Shroud. That washed ex-pro gamer. What's the next when you could fire the El Toro and then quick swap to a consumable, but quick swap back. You didn't have to actually swap to a consumable, but you basically hit your consumable key and then back to your weapon, and you could like rapid fire it way faster than normal. And he was doing it on stream and then saying like, man, I need to get better at this, but they really need to nerf it. Like, dude, you've been gaming long enough to know it's an exploit. There's no way that's intended. And they fixed it. It took them like 3 to 4 weeks to fix it. Did I ever run into it? Not really, because it's like, but sometimes like the one exploit that was super widespread, which wasn't the biggest deal, was, you know, people pushing into keyed rooms. That one like spread like crazy, but that was like so easy to do, where this one still takes like some mechanics, but you know, also feels way dirtier. But they fixed it, so. But it's shitty when big streamers are showing it and then not calling it for what it is, as an exploit. Now the Burnt Peanut showed it on stream, but he didn't use it against players. But he wanted to bring, you know, the devs' attention to it because they weren't fixing it in a timely manner. And that's been my main issue with Embark, is that some of these fixes for like exploits, they don't come through fast enough. And like, you know, if it's like a difficult fix, like either disable that gun in some cases, or at least suspend people for exploiting so that it curbs it, you know. I'm not saying ban exploiters, but they should receive suspensions if they're doing stuff repeatedly. Like, should people have been suspended for glitching into key rooms? No. Like, devs just have to fix it and we gotta deal with it, kind of thing. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't care too much for that guy anymore. There's not much left to respect other than he can aim good, but like, who gives a shit? I'm not saying I have the most sparkling personality on stream, but I would like to think my personality has more to it than his. But like, at the end of the day, he's a boring dude that aims good and, you know, made millions pushing his brand, and he did good at it. He's like a smart business guy. He turned aim into a business, I guess, you know. He does know better. It's just fucking, I don't know. Everyone's allowed to screw up too at the same time, but I don't know. Yeah, the last time I really watched was he's how I discovered the Psycho Frontier. I had no clue what the game was. I think it had been out a week already before cheaters like truly ravaged it. And I'm like, wow, this game looks cool. And like, oh shit, he's like really good. I still remember like the sniper shot he hit in like the pitch black that was filthy while the storm was going on. But yeah, and that's Cycle's what got me into streaming full time eventually before it shut down. Then we hung out and hunt, laid low and hunt for a couple years. Yeah, I got wind like a day early that the game was going to be getting shut down because this game had, I was a partner with Jaeger, which like isn't saying much. But it was a big deal for my stream, and it's what kind of gave me the courage to like say fuck it and start doing this full time. But I wasn't really making much content. I was really just streaming back then. I wasn't really a content creator or whatever. Hunt got me working on that type of stuff. But yeah, the game had an inner council of like a lot of the OGs, like super hardcore players, but it was like a mix of player types. So like a sweaty PvP guy, like an analytical like type player, like, but they were like, I don't know who the fuck was on this council. It wasn't all like partners for the game, but I knew one of them, and he would like, this guy was also feeding me information like that they made so much money in season 1 that they could easily make the game last till season 5 or 6, right? So, and he told me this months before the Sunset announcement. So like, I took what he said with a grain of salt because he was kind of a weird dude. And I'm like, I think you're being fed bullshit information. For the most, because it's a free to play game. Like, yeah, it sold skins, but they screwed up so bad. They you know how this game has, in Valorant and many games they have new skins every week at a minimum, right? After the seasons in Psycho Frontier would last 3 months, and you would only have new skins for like the first 4 weeks, and then they just kept recycling the store. So it's like you are like literally hamstringing your ability to make money by not putting enough art and skins. And like, you can contract out for that. Like, yeah, they gotta make stuff that fits the style of the game, so that's why you have like an art director, right? But if you don't have the employees for that, like you can contract it out, and like that's how you make your money. You're free to play. And they were trying with other stuff like the anti-cheat, and it all came a long way. They were the first game with cheater compensation, you know. Yeah, a lot of people like the first version. I never played it, but I think they realized it wasn't gonna work to make money. Just like how Embark realized that PvE only Arc Raiders wasn't gonna work. It's like the big COS streamers, several have been caught using cheats repeatedly. COD, oh. I'm only aware of like a couple. Like I remember that Nadia chick, she still streams and has a following, but she got caught cheating, right? I don't know that she's like, I mean, she's big enough. It's like 1,000 viewers, right? Yeah, it was a battle royale, yeah. They released like a Fortnite version after the sunset. It was like just a slap in the face. I think no one's gonna play that shit. I don't know. Can I get a skill tree video out in time tomorrow? Because I also want to make like a bunch of shorts. Do you guys want to see the short I was working on? Sneak peek. I think I'm done playing for the night, so. It's a longer short, so it's not like, you know. This was off stream too, so nobody's ever seen this this stupid ass footage. Did you report the cheaters that killed you? The ones... sometimes I did, but sometimes I was cheated without knowing it, and got compensations for it. Yeah. It was way more. It was easier to tell you were being cheated in a first-person game. For Arc Raiders though, I've only reported 2 people in Arc Raiders, and I never got compensations for that. Let me fix my audio. There we go. All right.
I don't think these guys are here for loot. There's something about the whole thing.
I took a bunch of edibles and drank too many IPAs, so that's what I'm about right now. I haven't finished the subtitles yet. You could say that.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Aruba, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Way down in Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down in Kokomo. It's Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader. You can't do that. Where are you?
Yeah, you have to end this madness. I'm the one that will do it. You have to fight Smeagol.
Call me Schmeagle.
Where you at, bro?
Melee only. Yeah.
Alright, give me right here, bro.
They'll respect it.
GG's. 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 GG's.
I think you just killed me now. Take everything I have.
No, you're good. You earned it. Yep. 4 a.m. edibles plus too many IPAs. For sure. Post that tomorrow. Yeah, let me show you a guy that cheated me. I'm pretty sure this was a cheater. I saved it. Hold on. I think there's a handful from quests. I don't think any of them were like crazy good. Level. So I'm leaving largely spawn here, I think. And super impressive. Actually, I don't know if this is the one. This is definitely a sus guy. Yeah. Weatherman. But dude's just like lasering me at every turn. Oh, those were like nice all headshots. Oh, nice shots. You shot me through the bus. What the fuck is your ping? What fucking server are you from? Felt like it. He had a tempest and shit. Check your region. Shot me through the bus. I haven't felt. Yeah, never got a comp for that. That was on December 6th, so I would have gotten a comp by then. Every comp that I've gotten was within like 3 days of my fight with the person. I've gotten 3 so far. So yeah, that was like one of the only reports I've done. All right. Nice. Are you doing the expedition? I forgot. Do you get a comp if you aren't on the receiving end of a cheaper? Huh? You can supposedly get a comp for like if the game bugs out and like you can put in tickets allegedly for like other types of issues that cost you your gear set. Supposedly, I've seen ramblings of that on Reddit. I think. I don't know how good your luck would be. The support time on tickets is still pretty long, as far as I know. I haven't put one in a while. They were taking like over a week to respond to like I was just reporting people using hate speech and shit. Nimble Climber's so bad that even though Slip and Slide does almost nothing, I think you put 2 points in it. No, you have to be killed by the cheater. That'd be a lot of extra gear. Not that it matters as much in this game so far, but that'd be a lot of free gear for people that there's no reason to give it to, you know. You didn't lose your gear, so why would you get a comp for it, you know, kind of thing. Now, if you were like in a fight with a team that had a cheater, but you didn't die to that cheater, like, yeah, it would be nice if you got the comp because like your team probably lost because the cheater killed some of your buddies, but I don't think this system's probably not sophisticated enough to do that. You fails me. All right. We will have our last stream before vacation tomorrow night on Twitch and YouTube. See most of you guys there. Gonna try to do a skill tree video before we fly out. I can't promise anything though. Like I can talk through it pretty quickly, but I wanted to like provide links to the skills being tested and stuff for the ones that I didn't do, you know, in like the description or the pinned comment. So people can like look at what the skills do where applicable. But yeah. All right, yeah. Have a good night, guys. I will see you on the dark side of the moon.